everyone. Many of you asked me about the appam recipe, so today I was making appam. I thought I'll quickly share this recipe. Now to begin with, I have soaked around 2 cups of rice for around 4 to 5 hours, which we are going to grind now, and also I'll let you know the small details that we need to take care while making this appam batter. So let's get started. Now if you're making appam for the first time, you might need little yeast to begin the process of fermenting, because this is only just rice, and appam usually is very fluffy pancake kind of stuff, so we need some kind of starter to it. So we will use instant yeast. You can also use your regular dry yeast, this salt, and then sugar, salt and sugar, which helps to activate the yeast. We'll add this, and you also need freshly grated coconut. This is around half cup. It depends on your preference. If you want more, you can add more as well. And then we are going to grind it. You just need little water in the beginning. Make sure you don't add a lot of water, because then it gets difficult to get grind. Let's grind it now.
Now here, while grinding, you will also be adding around half cup of cooked rice. I don't have cooked rice with me, so I'm not adding, also because I'm using the old batch of batter, so that's enough for my fermenting. But you all make sure you're adding half cup of cooked rice.
Now this is a small quantity of batter which I preserve from my last batch. Every time what I do is, each time I make after fermenting, I reserve some amount of batter, so this act as an yeast replacement for me. But since you are making it for the first time, you can add an yeast. The next time you make sure that after fermenting you keep this in refrigerator for your next use, so the cycle continues, and each time you can avoid the yeast. So I'm going to add that now. The process of using this old batter as a starter for fermenting is like it's really a very smart trick, and you can also use it for dosa and idli batter also. I do the same for that batter as well. I preserve little batches of idli dosa batter and reserve it in fridge, and each time I make a new batch, and I'll use it.
And stop.
Now this batter should not be grainy like the dosa or idli batter. It has to be very finely grinded. Now the next step is to transfer it into a big bowl, make sure you're taking a big bowl, because it will ferment and it will definitely double its size. So I'm taking a steel vessel. Normally they say that for the fermentation process, steel vessels or steel pots are very good. Transfer this over here. Use your hands, don't hesitate. Okay, now here is another important step. For appam, the consistency of batter has to be very loose compared to idli or other batters. Okay, so I'll show you what should be exactly the consistency should be. Now I have taken here a little warm water, just to activate the process of fermentation of the batter. It's not a very hot water, it's just a medium hot water that you can bear with your hands. Just keep mixing it like this. You see, it's a quite a runny batter. Let me get the camera closer so that you can get a this is the consistency. It's not too watery, but it's definitely runny. Now I think this is good. I don't need to add any more water. I'll cover this and I'll keep it in microwave, or I'll cover it with a towel, and I will ferment it for at least around 14 hours. Like it's 6:30 now, so tomorrow probably by 9 o'clock I'm going to use it, so it's more than 12, 13, 14 hours. So that's how your appam will be. So tomorrow morning I'll show you how the appam will turn out. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Now, the next day, this is how my batter looks. You see, it's perfectly fermented. Now, you will give it a nice mix, and you can also add a teaspoon of sugar. So, what happens is the appam gets a crispy brown layer when you add the brown sugar. Now, for making appam, you have a separate kadai which is called appachatti, but in case you don't have this, you can go ahead and make it on your dosa pan or a non-stick pan, but make sure you're not spreading it very thin like dosa, and you're covering it each time you're cooking, as I'm showing you. That's it. Cook it for around 2 to 3 minutes by covering it. Your crispy appam is ready. It goes best with any kind of chana curry or even chicken stew. My family favorite is chicken stew. Hope you liked the video. I try to cover everything, all the details. Please share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.